Hi, so I'd like to share a card today. This is the card that I made. Yep, it's a baby shower card for a boy, a baby boy. So the background, I actually used stencils, and then I used, what's that? I think it's the embossing paste. And go over it with a scraper. So I got this from Donna Downey Studios. Actually, it's by Donna Downey Studios, and I got this from Paper Market. That's the background. This is a Neenah Desert Storm cardstock, and the stamp set I use, it's Lawn Fawn +1. They've got really cute stamps here. I really like it. That's the first stamp set that I bought from Lawn Fawn, by the way. So I colored it with Copic color markers, and then I cut it out, with scissors, and whoops, it's a bit dented here. It's a bit fragile, and because it's very thin, I gotta fix that later on. And this twine is from Doodlebug twine, and I sort of copied Christina Werner's kind of way, that is to use your what's that called? I couldn't think of the right words today, but you have this pin thing. I can't remember. Anyway, I put one hole here, another here, and another here. Then you just thread it along the way with one end coming out here and the other end coming out here. Then you just tie a bow, and then I put a little adhesive behind this little dot here to keep the ribbon in place. So I used I punched out a circle. I can't remember the size of the circle. I think it's a 1/2 inch or something like that. Can't remember. I used Distress ink in mustard seed, and I blend the colors in mustard seed and lemonade. Yes, and then I stamp the sentiment. Now there is a story behind this card. I believe it's the work of God. I don't know how you will perceive it, but anyway, I look at it as this way. Now my cousin, I was supposed to go to my cousin's place, my first aunt's place, for a reunion dinner on Saturday. That's yesterday. And I've been doing birthday cards, preparing birthday cards for people who have birthdays throughout the year of 2014. So, I wouldn't get flustered when the day comes nearer. So I prepare them first. But on Saturday morning, I don't know what came over me. I decided to do a baby shower card. At that point, I didn't even know that my cousin was pregnant. Okay, I didn't know until I went to a place on the same day in the evening. So I didn't know, but I don't know what came over me. I decided to do a baby shower card yesterday morning. So I did it. I actually stamped the sentiment. I stamped congrats, it's a baby. I left, whether it's a boy or girl, I left it blank because I was thinking, my friends, those who have gotten pregnant, they have delivered the babies. And I do not have any friends who are pregnant now. So I'll just leave it blank so that when the time comes, when I need to give this card, I will be able to stamp boy or girl. Then I prepared the rest of the item, and then, of course, the blue parts, I left it blank. I didn't color it. But, while preparing this card later on, I decided to, I was thinking, to heck with it. Why don't I just do a boy's card? So I colored them blue. I colored the stars and the moon initially, so I kept it safe by doing it yellow and orange. and later on decided to do a boy's one, a card for a boy. So I colored the blue and I stamped the word boy. And then I kept it in my stash, in my little box, the box which contains all the completed cards. So it sits in there. And then come evening, I went over to my first aunt's place where my cousin was, and we had dinner. And it was then that she told us that she's pregnant. She's actually 4 months pregnant. And guess what? On that actual day, they went to do a scan. That actual day was the day that they're supposed to find out whether the gender is a male or a female. And it turned out to be a male. It turns out to be a boy. And this card, the story of this card, it didn't dawn on me until I reached home and I was on my bed, getting ready to sleep. And then, you know, I thought of everything and I was, whoa. Okay, I gotta give this card to her, really. I think this card is for her. So, I'm very happy. I'm gonna have another cousin. And I pray and hope that the baby boy turns out to be healthy. You know, nothing else matters except for the health of the child. So, I pray that everything goes smoothly for her family and that the baby is healthy. And of course, the baby will grow up to obey her mother, find God eventually, and love God, and do things which are right, be righteous, and, you know, uphold justice, and whatever. So I'm just very happy for her. I just want to share this with you guys. And yeah, I hope you have a great Sunday. And I'll catch up with you next time. Oh, by the way, before I go, I did use my some glossy accent and on the stars and the moon. So I didn't do a 2-layer. It's just a 1-layer thing, so it's not really thick. Yeah, so I'll catch up with you next time. Bye.